September 22nd to 28th, 2025. Spiritual Gems. Ecclesiastes 1-2. Meeting comments. Dear brothers, please consider subscribing to the channel so that YouTube can recommend these videos to more of our brothers and sisters who may benefit from them. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 2. This verse shows that life without Jehovah's guidance is ultimately empty. Even though Solomon had wealth, wisdom, and power, he realized that none of these could bring lasting fulfillment. This helps us not to put too much hope in material things or worldly success. True purpose and joy come only from our relationship with Jehovah. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4. The words at Ecclesiastes 1 verse 4 remind us that human life is short and temporary. Generations come and go, but Jehovah has purposed the earth to remain forever. This perspective encourages us to use our limited time wisely. It also strengthens our confidence in Jehovah's promise of everlasting life on a paradise earth. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 8. The importance of contentment is emphasized here, since human desires are never fully satisfied. The eye never gets enough of seeing, and the ear is never filled with hearing. If we constantly chase new things, we will always feel empty. Real contentment comes only from serving Jehovah and focusing on spiritual goals. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9. These words warn us that human history repeats itself. There is nothing truly new under the sun. People continue to make the same mistakes and face the same problems. This shows the futility of relying on human solutions to fix the world. Only Jehovah's kingdom will bring real and lasting change. Ecclesiastes 1 verse 14. The words at Ecclesiastes 1 verse 14 show that human pursuits apart from Jehovah are like chasing the wind. Even great effort often ends in frustration or disappointment. This helps us to avoid being consumed by worldly ambitions. When our focus is on Jehovah, our work is meaningful and never in vain. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 1. This verse shows that the pursuit of pleasure cannot bring lasting happiness. Solomon tried to test himself with laughter and joy, but he found it empty. Many people today seek entertainment or luxury, yet still feel unfulfilled. Real joy comes from doing Jehovah's will and finding delight in his service. Ecclesiastes 2 verses 4-6. The words at Ecclesiastes 2 verses 4-6 remind us that even impressive accomplishments do not provide true satisfaction. Solomon built houses, vineyards, and gardens, but still found emptiness. Material success can be useful, but it cannot give us lasting purpose. When our efforts are tied to Jehovah's service, however, they bring real joy. Ecclesiastes 2 verses 10-11. These words warn us against giving in to every desire. Solomon denied himself nothing, but afterward he concluded it was all vanity. This shows that chasing pleasures and possessions only leaves us empty. True fulfillment comes from modest living and keeping our lives centered on Jehovah. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 14. The importance of wisdom is emphasized here, since it is better than folly just as light is better than darkness. Yet Solomon also observed that both the wise and the foolish face death. This reminds us that human wisdom alone has limits. Lasting benefit comes only when wisdom is guided by Jehovah's principles. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 17. The words at Ecclesiastes 2 verse 17 show that life without Jehovah can feel meaningless and frustrating. Solomon said he hated life because his hard work seemed pointless. Many today feel the same emptiness, even with success. But serving Jehovah gives us purpose, joy, and the strength to endure. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 21. These words remind us of the fleeting nature of material wealth. A man may work wisely and diligently, but in the end he must leave his possessions to someone else. This warns us not to put our trust in riches. Instead, we can store up lasting treasure by faithfully serving Jehovah. Ecclesiastes 2 verse 24. We are encouraged by the reminder that simple pleasures, eating, drinking, and enjoying our work, are gifts from Jehovah. When we view our daily provisions as blessings from Him, we find true satisfaction. Gratitude helps us to avoid endless chasing after more. By appreciating Jehovah's care, we enjoy peace and contentment.